Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I've got some document file folders on my desk, and this is from Foxy Creations. It's the Dispatch Despatch digital, or is it Dispatch Despatch? I'm not too sure which way around it's supposed to say it, so apologies for that. And I'm going to have a go at making a folio. Now, Tracie did one of these on her channel, and I watched Nat do one on her channel, Nat Williams, and I'll put the links below for you to have a look at what they've done. And I've got no idea what I'm doing because I've decided to do something completely different, but whether it'll work, I don't know. So we'll have a go and see how it works out. I've got chosen the red because I had these in my stash, and I think it will go really well with the kit quite nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little bits out here, and I probably won't get it all done in one video. It might take me a few videos to do this because, again, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I just have this idea in my head, but whether it'll work or not, I don't. We'll see. We'll see. I might keep them for hinges. So I've got it thread like this. Now I'm going to create a sort of like a flap using this bit here. But I want to sort of be able to put a signature or something or some other things in here. So I'm going to get my pencil and my ruler and an inch, maybe inch, because it is all folded here. It's already creased along there, but do I want to have that crease there? Let's have a look. Just have a think whether we actually want to have a little less of a flap or not. No, I think I'm just going to do what I was going to do because I don't want it to be too big. Again, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and try again. Do 1 1/4. Let's do 1 1/4. Don't know why 1 1/4 inches, but this is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to fold that up. I probably should have, what I might do is cut this first of all before I do anything else. So I hope you're doing okay and doing well and having some fun doing some creating. What, 9 or 9.5 do you think? 9.5. There's long ways like that. Maybe, I've got no idea. Because it's most of the digitals are that way, aren't they? So if I do 9, is 9 going to be too big? So that would be, what's this? I should know, but I don't. 8. Oh, let me do 9. 9. I'm going to keep this bit as well because it might come in useful for something or other. What, I don't know, but something. So look, I've still got my marks on my folder there, so I'm going to, I don't have a scoreboard, so I'm going to score this way just by creasing up on the lines that I've got there, and then I'm going to take my volume folder and give it a crease, so we have it like that. Like that, so there'll be room in there for a couple of things. and what I don't know. And do I want to have a corresponding one here, so it doesn't sort of, see if I do it, sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. Like I said, I've got no idea what I'm doing, so perhaps I could do it from, if I do it like that, then maybe I should do it, what's that measurement? I wanted to be 6, so I didn't do that, did I? What is 6? Is it 6? Close enough. Not quite. What is about 6 here? And 6 there. Can always adjust the other side if I'm not happy with the fold, make it a bit less. Like that. So it's going to be like that. Sort of. Does that work? Let's just crease that along there with my bow folder. So yesterday we picked up my mum and Tony and I was going to go by myself, but having my usual struggle with infections that I have regularly, and it's just something that I get because of my because I'm immunocompromised, and I just have this battle constantly with infections and just feel like rubbish. So we drove, and I think that's not going to be thin enough, so maybe I should have I might have to cut some of this off. We'll see. So what am I going to do on the inside? No idea. Anyway, so we picked up my mum, and we went out for lunch, and we went to pick up my dad's ashes and pay for the funeral, and that was a bit tough. So Mum's having the ashes with her in her house for a while. I've got no idea what I'm going to do with this bit. I don't know how to do what I might do is measure middle. That would be good. 9, so it should be 4.5 maybe here. So it's just, yeah, it's just been and then like I said today, I don't know if I've mentioned before, my son-in-law, my oldest son-in-law, is having the funeral for his grandmother today, so they're in Melbourne for that. So it's been a bit of a difficult couple of weeks really for everybody. It doesn't matter if I'm drawing on here, because it'll be cut out anyway, and it'll be what, Kay? Covered over. Sorry. Every day I wake up feeling tired. I'm not too sure why. I have a theory. Because my lungs are scarred, I don't get enough air in. I think that's my theory, and I think because of that, I feel tired all the time because there's not enough oxygen getting to my head and body. And every now and again I remember and I breathe deeply, but I go back into that mode of not breathing deeply, just normal breathing. I don't think that's very helpful, really. Anyway, so does that work to figure? Needs to be a little bit more, I think, so that there's room for room for a closure of some sort. So excuse me for, I'm just doing this freehand, just having a guesstimate. Perhaps I should have done a template first. I never think of these things until after I've started doing something. I think, Right, that's better because that'll give me room for a closure here. It still needs to be up a little bit more, maybe. Just do that one there. This is a it's a marker for a bowling competition, and we're Welsh and from Wales, and they came to Australia to play against the Australians in Adelaide, and my mum and my dad picked this up, and it's got felt on the back, felt's got lots of things on it, but that's so he got that for one for me, one for my sister, so I've got that. There's I put my drink bottle on it just so that it doesn't mark which was over here, and it shouldn't be over here. Guess I'll try again. Right, that's good. So we're going to make another little folder for the inside. Now that I've done that, so do I want to do it this way, or should I just keep doing it the way I had it before? Because we can use this flap or this flap. You know, I'm very inclined to sort of do this flap and leave it as is, and if it doesn't work out, then I might trim it obviously to fit. So I might just cut across the top here so that this divot isn't there. This is just all in my head, so I'm not following a pattern or anything. I'm just going to cut this bit off so this is straight here. That's what I'm going to do. See how that works. Put that over there. And I'm going to, of course, because I cut the edge off, it's going to be not joined anymore, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut it. Here's my pencil. Just going to measure with to line up this one here. Cut that. Make sure it's all straight. Keep it. Right, so I want to have this there, and I might actually fold. That's going to go in there like that. And I'm going to fold that over. Fold that over how? Okay, just fold it over there. I probably should have cut that straight as well, and I didn't think of it. Oh well. So I'm going to use my ruler and just have a look, another look. It's folded there, so it just needs to be. This just does need to be there. So I'm going to cut that down there, because if it's any bigger, oh no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fold it. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to burnish that as well. I might even actually fold it back that way. So we've got a bit of what? something a bit of interest, I think, maybe. And folded that one. Don't know. Maybe I should just cut it off and just make a separate folder again. Not sure what to do. Fold it back like that, maybe. Create a little pocket there. Yes, alright, let's do that. So I'm going to fold it, cut it along that crease that's there already from the manufacturing. Probably should have used my trimmer because this might probably work out very straight. But so I'm going to do that. That's going to go in there. You know what I should have done? I didn't think of it. I should have done a crease as well for this. Oh, it's going to be too thin now. Let's have a look. Just going to use the folds that are in the there already from the manufacturer, and I just didn't stop to think to do that. So because this is narrow now, all these creases everywhere, and I'm just going to create a little bit of a flip here. So it's going to not go backwards anymore, it's going to go inside. So it'll just be a little flip. So I might have to put some tape there to make sure it's nice and straight. And then I've got another, I could create a little flip that way. So we're going to cut it along there. Because again, I don't know if you can see these creases, sorry, because it's very shiny. I'll try doing it this way. Go along this way here. I'll just keep all these bits because I might need them for hinges and things. Well, that works. So what I might do now is do some covering and then work out what I'm going to do next, because I've got no idea. Got to try these things to see if you can do them. I think I'm just this is totally in my head, and I've got just hope it works out. If it doesn't, then it's just a lesson learned. That'd be perfect for a journal. So I'm actually going to cover that over with masking tape because I creased it, and I just want to put some masking tape there to make sure it's nice and solid. Oh, sorry, just reaching in front of you here. Use the wire stuff. Hopefully that'll be enough. Keep it nice and straight. I just don't want to waste it really. Oh, oh no. Alright, let's see. I might cover these now, and then they still may be covered up, but I don't know. That's not going to work, is it, Kay? Because look how much you've got there hanging over. I wanted to. Oh, that's why. Folding it the wrong one. That needs to be a line. There's tape there too. So yes, anyway, so we're back to the funeral place. There's sort of we had a book at the funeral for people to write their names in, and they spelt my mum's last name, my maiden name, surname, wrongly. It has my maiden name was Simmons. That's what my mum and dad are, and has an ONDS in it, and they left the D out, so they had to redo that again. But when we went to pick that up as well yesterday, went to get the page to replace the one we had in there yesterday, it's been left in a place that sort of got a bit mangled up. So the person who did it was not very happy that had happened. So she was most apologetic, and so she very kindly dropped it off to my mum last night on the way home, she said. So that was very kind of her to do that, because I was prepared to go back and pick it up. So that was a bit of a mix-up with that. And then I'd got my dad's mum's name wrong as well, and it's just been a bit of a thing, really, a bit of a saga, to say the least. I just don't know if that's actually going to be too big now. Going to have to fold that a bit more, I think. That I'm trying to sort of work out if it's the same as what I've got inside there, and it isn't. Oh dear. Oh no. I wanted to go from that crease to, so it's going to be too big. I might have to fold it up again. Oh, it's best to do these things trial and error, okay? That's where it needs to be folded. There. It could be folded here. Maybe it could be folded there. More room, maybe. And the crease, there's a crease there from the manufacturing. That'll give it total ample room, more room than I need. But it's best to have too much room than not enough room. And I'll probably end up having to cut some of that off, so I'll have to put another masking tape there to reinforce that. Here we go, whether I need two or not on both sides. So what I'm going to do now is do some covering. I tell you, my mind is, I just can't think, what have I done wrong? That's way. That way, that's it. So it should be folded there and folded just trying to see if it's big enough, if it's more than enough. Right. So I'm just going to choose a page at random. I could have done it that way anyway, after all. Do I want to have that page there? Because that's going to go... That's going to go... there. So sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. So I'm just going to go along and should the folio go that way? Right. Just goes to show that I thought the pages were all. This would look good. This would look good as well. This page. Going to be enough. So let's go back to what else have I got that's this way. So I'm just trying to decide what to have at the front. Or should I just use a plain one? Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I reckon that's vertical. That would make a great pocket, that would. Come this side. Anyway, you can see what I'm trying to do here, and I don't want to take up oodles of your time, so I could use this one. Yeah, quite like that one. Let's do that one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some decorating, and I'm going to do that again because I don't know how to fast forward the video, which is really bad. I just don't know how to do it. So like when I'm talking, I could stop and then tape, fast forward, come back. Yeah, I could do that. So I'm just going to do it to here because I want to have where the joins are. I want to have the, don't want the joins showing, do you reckon? Leave the folds showing so it's sort of, you can see what's going on. I think that would be nice. I think that would be nice. So anyway, I'm just going to mark it, not measuring. Tracie doesn't measure. I don't know, watching Tracie Fox, she said I don't measure. I'm thinking neither do I. So I'm just going to decorate the front and decorate the other one, and then I'll show you where I'm up to in a minute. So I'm going to turn you off because I'm sure you don't really want to see me decorating, and we'll see you in a minute. Hi, I'm back. Well, this is when I turned you off because that took a lot longer than I thought. Possibly we decided to go out for lunch. This is the next day. So this is the outside of my file folder journal type thing with the envelope flap, and I just realised I need to rub that out because there's a pencil mark there. So excuse me a minute while I find a rubber. Okay. Right, that's that, and then this is like I've covered this with a from the printable as well, from the digital as well. So this is all covered at the back, and I've left the where the joins are just because I thought that would look really nice with the red. And this is where this is going to go, hopefully in there, and in here is the journal part, and not too sure because I think I've folded it that many times. I don't know if I should really do it again. Anyway, so that's going to be another little sort of different kind of flap kind of thing, and I've just decorated the inside with a ledger paper that I had, and used, because I just had to change it so many times because this wasn't working the way I wanted it to work. So, and then I created the two signatures. So in the signature, I'm just going to show you one. I've just got some from, this is all from the digital from Tracie Fox. This is from my stash. There's an envelope because I thought they would go in there, just one of those DL envelopes. This is from a book that I had found in a op shop with a whole heap of letters for practicing by Pitmans. From the digital, this, and I had this book that had, it was called The Letter Writers, and I thought, well, how appropriate. So this is about a letter sent by somebody in 1862. This has got addresses as well and a stamp from that book. This is from the digital. This is from my stash because of the colours match. This is from an old stamp album that I got from a garage sale. This is an envelope here. It's a very old envelope, so I'm going to go do something to that. And this is from the digital as well. So basically both signatures have got similar things in there, and I'm just going to leave that for today, and we'll see you in the next video, which will probably be filmed the same time as this one. Bye bye, see you soon. Next video, bye bye.